Good morning, and it's early, everybody. I have a flight early this morning, so I am going to go over our markets and some of our trade ideas for the day a little earlier than normal. It is 6:10 in the morning, and let's see what we have to see. So we were looking at our trades yesterday, and where are we at? Yeah, okay. So we're looking at an Aussie dollar short yesterday on we wanted to go long at 78.3. You know, really, we did get there. We didn't get a great buy signal because our oscillator was above our two averages here. Uh, Composite index was not really in great buying territory. Um, so our next idea was a short at a break below 77.95, and we still have not. Yes, super secret CIA mission. um, so we're kind of in between these ranges that we wanted to go long and short. Um, I'm looking at if we get rejection here, this whole confluence zone of this arc and this midline, then we're looking obviously at another short. So we'll come back to this one before I have to sign off. New Zealand dollar. We wanted to go short at 72.74, which we did get. Where are we at? Yeah, right up here. And we wanted to go long if we had a break above 73.06. Now, somebody linked me something. What the heck is this? Oh. Anyways. Okay. NZD. We have. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. So I mean, we're in profit. About 10 pips or so with New Zealand dollar. So if you're short here, I mean, this looks like a bear flag, bear pennant, and what that really kind of signals to me is that it will want to head on down. Okay. When you have this kind of activity, usually we'll see another drop. Okay. Bull flag. Or sorry, bear flag. Okay. Now, gold. We wanted to go short at a break below 13.25. So we're really kind of sitting right on that area. We did get down to it, but these were when we got to 13.25 yesterday. Look at the condition of our oscillator. It's not really the greatest signal either, and we're kind of sitting on that again. So I want to bring it down to a longer time frame. Take a peek. Yeah, not a great entry on it. Neutral on the R side. Composite index is above 0, but but kind of pointing down a little bit. But yeah, I'm not really looking at. I'm looking like I'm going to form some kind of a hidden divergence here, but we'll see. Dollar yen. I like the setup. Don't like this. I would rather be getting close to crossing above this angle, this trend line back above in there. I'd rather do that with the composite index a little lower, not up there. Want to look at this on the hourly. Yeah, kind of the same scenario. But I want to draw your attention again to the weekly. Here's the weekly, okay? Here's the weekly chart. And I like this. I've got similar structure in the composite index and the RSI, where the RSI is not oversold, but it is certainly not in neutral territory anymore either. We're only 5.6 points above the first oversold condition. Now, I want to check out my composite index here, and I want to look to see where's an area that has shown supportive buying when it's gotten down here. So I kind of see a couple levels. I see kind of one here, one here. Oops. What else? But yeah, like this second line here seems to have been a supportive area to find some buying. So when I kind of crawl up here, what do I see? Do I see this level here? Yep. That's been met with buying before. Now let's look at the, we got there before. We have also where am I at? Kind of looking at, what was this kind of area here. We had some buying after this, so how much profit did it get? So if this was the open, and we'll say it got up to the high, if you got in right at the open and got all the way to the high and held, what was your amount? 579 pips over a 1, 2, 3 week period. It's a heck of a move. Where are we looking at UJ going here? Way farther up. Now, we get a firm rejection on this, then we could fall down farther. But even looking at this with the monthly, we are in a buying territory. All right. Daily as well, we, liking this kind of moved down, didn't want to test the bottom of that channel there. We have if we look at our oscillator, we have higher lows in our oscillator and lower lows in price. That's bullish divergence. So we should like to see that. Pound dollar. We wanted to show, the UJ. So UJ trade, we wanted to, if we had a pullback to the 106, 106.4, 106 through 106.4, kind of looking at this zone. If we got a pullback to here yesterday and it didn't hold and couldn't cross above, then we looked to get short. But really, we didn't get. We just kind of had some like deliberate growth and movement up. Okay, not a whole lot of conviction behind any selling here. The euro pound. All right, and anyway, and we want to go long above 106.5, and I still think that is probably the trade today. There is stuff coming about tariffs where they may not do full blanket tariffs, and Canada and Mexico get exemptions, and which everybody knew that was going to happen. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Canada and Mexico are like crazy important trade partners. Especially Canada. And there's no reason to. I don't think that message was conveyed very well. That they were going to do that Trump wanted to do full tariffs without any exemptions. He's a business guy, so he kind of always does the extreme, and then works his way down to the deal that he really wants. So, but there's really no reason to go after Canada. Two countries who have so much in common and are great trade partners already. I mean, relatively free travel between the two. I mean, don't dick over your best friend, and especially your neighbor. It's just not cool. Yeah, the two industries have their. Well, and you know what? Let's put it this way. I'm from the States, and the Forex lens gents, they're from Canada. I don't like it that their neighbor to the south, our government's trying to dick them over. I'm not a huge fan of that. Positives and negatives in both. Anyways, where was I going with that? UJ, come back to this one here. Pound dollar. Now, this one is looking kind of saucy and yummy. If we can fall back down, now I'm looking on the hourly. Of course, we're looking at some supportive buying. 4 hour, probably looking at some selling again. Daily, yeah, this is looking pretty good on the daily. It looks like we might have a nice and bearish engulfing here. Get some capitulation in this move. I'd like us to see looking at testing that 137.5 zone. That would be very nice. We've got a divergence here too. We have a higher high in our oscillator, but we have a lower high in price. So that is regular. That's hidden bearish divergence. So you see we have higher high in price and lower highs. Higher highs in our oscillator, lower high in price. That is hidden bearish divergence. So that means we are going to go down. So I'm looking at a short here. Okay, euro pound. Oh man, this guy, he is accelerated. That is a big sell signal right there. And then we have a follow through. So yeah, I'm looking at to test this pivot again. Yep. Bring it down to the 4 hour. What are we looking at? Yeah, kind of flat there. this is a good double top look. Bring down the hourly. Yep, further support on some selling pressure here. Rejected at this arc. You had a false break above the arc, sold off. False, couldn't break it again. So let's look at it to see some lower prices moving forward here. Dollar, U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. Big swings there. Oof, man. Okay, let's check out gold trade again. So gold, looking at it on the daily, you know, we do have some good looking opportunity for a short here, but also a long. You know, really that we really only want to go long at 1337.5. 19 rather, 1337.19. And the short at a break and hold below 1325 is still a good one. And then, sorry. The euro. So the euro, I can hear my wife walking around. We want to look at a short on the euro. You know, probably, you know, really around here. I think this is a fine. But really, probably a. Not, there's support right here, but you know we've been pointing out these divergences throughout the last couple of days. So we have two shorts and a long opportunity. So short at a pullback to 1.239 and or a break below 123.5. And long, we want to go long if we get, we're going to have a long bias if we get up to here and hold above this zone and this pivot in time. So we're looking at that 124.20 zone. UJ, I mean, I'm UJ long based on weekly anywhere between, you know, 106.5 and 105.3. Those are all. I had put up another kind of idea on TradingView. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Nope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm you know, any of these dips that get closer to this 105.3 or lower, or around this area on this angle, I'm looking to participate in a long. Aussie dollar. You know, we kind of have a break of this trend line, so the short we had yesterday was going short at 77.95. You know, I think that's still good. New Zealand dollar. I'm gonna hold off on this one. I think New Zealand dollar has a farther way to go, but you know, if I want to look at this like a flag, probably where I'm wanting to go short is a break up below here. That'd be a break of this flag channel, and it would be a break of this arc and this fib line. So you know, 70 break of at a break and hold below the point 7250. And I think we already put in our short for the pound dollar. Yep. Euro pound. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cryptos. Oh man, we got to talk about cryptos quick. Cryptos had this short was, they were saying this short was blamed on some SEC news. I don't believe that. There were some issues with Binance. Now Binance is one of the world's largest exchanges, and there were rumors that it got hacked. Now it didn't get hacked. There was some third-party hacker, quote-unquote, stuff with their API. So Binance itself was fine. But Binance, the CEO came out, and they're pretty open about stuff. They were on top of this. They assured people, kind of like when they were down for a while, doing some updates on their servers. You know, Binance, they said that, and then there was some hacky stuff going on, like Viacoin shot up like 1,000% yesterday. Right here, you see this huge spike, just ridiculous. So that got pumped up pretty hard, and yeah, there's just all sorts of weirdness going on. But anyways, some people's all their altcoins were sold, and then just a lot of unhappy situations going on. But they got it fixed apparently. And they froze everything, so you couldn't withdraw anything off the exchange. They froze withdrawals, and they reversed everything and made it all better, I guess. Okay. So Bitcoin, to me, this was like a cool buy. I mean, I think this was a pretty nice boon. I added pretty heavily down here yesterday. I think that's a good buying opportunity. Also, news at the Mt. Gox. If you know about Mt. Gox, that was one of the first. That was like a huge exchange that got wiped out and hacked, and one of the largest Bitcoin exchange back in the day. Really killed off cryptos for a while. But the Mt. Gox trustee in Japan has tens of thousands of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and has been selling it. To recoup losses for customers. So, still, it's quite a bit. I think he sold like 30,000 Bitcoin this year. This year. So, that's pretty wild. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all still good buys. If I look at what they're forming, it looks like we're getting some inverse head and shoulders on here. Oh, that's my Gartley patterns I'm looking for. Head and shoulders. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Could be forming a bearish pennant as well. But I think really this is a good buying zone. So good buying opportunity. Anyways, those are our trades for the day, and I think that we'll have some good ones. And I will be back on my tiny laptop like I was back in January, just for one day, just tomorrow on Friday, and then I'll be back to here on Monday. Anyways, you guys have a great trading day. Be careful of the news. Careful of the news. These are really unpredictable trading environments right now. I mean, Gann's stuff is always going to Trump, and it's always going to be time is always going to be the real mover of price, but we do have to respond to short-term volatility involved with politics and all that jazz. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we have some good moves up and coming in front of us, and we should look to have some good profits today, and certainly going into tomorrow. Yeah, so you guys have a good rest of your trade day, and we'll talk with you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.